What's going on, everybody? Cigar Show Tim here of Tobacco Talk Media. Putting out a video that's different than anything I've put up before. I don't know how many of you have heard or are in tune much with cigar shops and lounges and owners and cigar media and things of that nature. But yesterday morning, I just learned it this morning. Yesterday morning, Bradley Reith of Zeal Cigars was killed in a vehicle versus motorcycle accident. And a buddy of mine who works in the industry, frankly, a brother of mine, sent me a text this morning with the link to that. Unfortunately, once he got to the hospital, they couldn't save him from. And I was not the best of friends with Bradley, but we would text back and forth. We texted about the Super Bowl and during the game, and even afterwards a little bit when he announced his pipe tobacco that he had just gotten in, and all, and some different things. But he was a Christian brother in the Lord, and he was not ashamed to talk about him being a Christian and being a Christian with faults. But I just wanted to come on here, more of a symbolism kind of a thing, and smoke a cigar in his honor, and share with all of you that may not know that Bradley's no longer with us. There has not been any information. It's way too early. The family needs to process this first. But as far as I know, there's no information out about Zeal Team Cigars and what's going to happen with all of that. Yeah, I decided to light up a cigar that when it made #1 back in 2020, he, in an interview with Kevin Shahan, and I think somebody else was on, maybe it was just him, but when they were doing their Bearded Brothers show, it came up that I had a certain cigar as my #1 cigar for the year, which is the EP Carrillo Pledge. This is the Sojourn Vitola, so the Toro Vitola. It's not the Robusto. But he gave me some crap for, how in the world did I know? How did I guess my #1 as being their #1? Did I know something? And it was all obviously in good faith, good, joking, just banter back and forth, taking little jabs, which is totally fine. And so I'm smoking this in his honor right now today, enjoying a cup of coffee as well with it, and just taking time to sit back and think of just the conversations. When I was in Arizona back in September of 2020, I believe it was, I stopped by his shop, didn't expect, to have a video recorded and all of that of the two of us talking. JB was out, so I kind of, comically filled his role a little bit. But Brad was just a big teddy bear. Bradley was willing to just sit and talk, and a good guy. And, whether you agree with, his past history or all that, that is not and should not be a factor in any of this at all, of what you think about him. Regardless, someone's family, his family, is now husbandless and fatherless. And as a dad, that one strikes hard. That one hits me, because I don't want to think of what that would be like, because I ride a motorcycle. I don't want to know what that would be like, or think of what that would be like with my wife and our boys. That just breaks my heart. So if you're lighting up a cigar today, and if you ever ordered from Zeal Cigars or watched Bradley, whether it was on the Zeal Cigars channel or whether it was on the Best Cigar Reviews channel, whatever it was, or way back on TNT Cigars, if you light one up, just think about Bradley today. I texted a good friend of mine, cigar prop Kevin Shahan, and said, hey, I don't know if you've heard, but this isn't something I wanted to do over text, but FYI, Bradley's no longer with us. And Kevin said that he just didn't know how to process this, didn't know how to comprehend the fact that Bradley's gone. And he and Bradley were much closer friends than Bradley and I were. But yeah, that's it. I just wanted to share my thoughts with all of you, and for those of you that didn't know, let you know that Bradley with Zeal Cigars, unfortunately, is no longer here. Being a Christian man myself, like Bradley, I fully believe that I will see him again in heaven. Did he have his faults? Yeah. Did he have his flaws? Yeah. But everybody does. I do myself, absolutely. But I believe wholeheartedly that I will see him again in heaven. And I know there's going to be a lot of questions. Why did this happen? How did it happen? How could God let this happen? But right now, I don't know if the family will ever see this video. I have no way of directly getting it to them. But yeah, right now, just if you are at all a Christian or whatever your faith system is, be praying for his family. Be praying for his wife, for his kids. They just celebrated an anniversary, if I'm not mistaken, a few weeks ago. So just be praying for his family, and then his extended family, obviously, at the shop with JB and everybody that works there. But yeah, so I'm going to smoke this in Brad's honor and sit back and just remember the funny times, the good times, and just be grateful that I was able to have a friendship with Bradley, with a big teddy bear like him, and have good conversations about God and cigars, and just enjoy each other's company. So, Bradley, brother, I'll see you in heaven. You will be missed. Putting some smoke up in the air for you.